I'm saying that's crazy because this looks like shawarma, which would usually cost like 200 rubles in Russia. And it's the same price as a full burger and fries. And it's like 10 bucks. Seems like their power infrastructure here is not really up to par.
I'm an American standing at the beach. But what beach exactly? What country? Believe it or not, it is Russia. Yes, here I am in Russia. Russia has a beach. Did you know it? But that's not all. I'm going to go into a restaurant bar, but not just any restaurant bar. I'll actually be going into a Wild West Cowboy Saloon in Russia at the beach. Did you know that Russia had a beach? Did you know that Russia had a cowboy saloon? Do you know how the same or different Russian and Western culture is? Welcome to Expat American. I am the Expat American. Find out what's going on as I go into this Wild West cafe bar for the first time right now. And since the Wild West is what this restaurant is based off of, it's a saloon, and the Wild West borders Mexico, I want to get a full review, not just an American, Anglo-Saxon opinion of this place, but I have a Mexican in this video for you. She's correcting the color for us.
Yes.
For a couple of days, tell me, is it better than Florida? Zoom in, Sveta.
What are you gonna ask me?
Russia has mushrooms? The physical layout of the place, how is it?
Почти.
Well, it's Cowboy with Mexican food items.
It's hot, I'm thirsty.
Wow! Очень круто, Christoph, маленькие tacos. Christoph, что это? Howdy, ma'am.
Привет.
Should I call you Sveta or Svetlana?
Света.
Your testimony on this place is very important because there are only 300 Mexicans in Russia. Of those 300, probably half or less are women. And probably none of them have a public personality. So you may be, in fact, the most famous Mexican chick in Russia, and Russians want to know, is this place authentic? And Americans who are on vacation, they want to know if they're missing home, can they come here and feel like they're home? My skin is finally pink. We are out of power for the third time in Russia. Is this bad news, or is it just because it's a heat wave? And I've come downstairs from sleeping in, and look at my two little boys. They're happily and quietly playing cards by themselves while their babysitter, Aurora, is asleep on the couch. Is Russia better than Florida?
I think it's the same, just Florida is always hot and Russia is cold a lot.
Yes, but it's hot now.
Yes, but not so hot like in Florida.
What's that sound we hear?
Cars?
And?
Bugs?
Do they sound like bugs in Florida?
Yes. It's chips on something.
This looks a little bit unique. I think I've seen it before. Tastes like a potato chip. One potato. Uncut, but cut at the same time.
I don't want it.
Нет? Мама? Чуть-чуть? Максим хочет. Christoph's buying himself a non-alcoholic cocktail. And I'd say this is like potato chips and I guess paprika because it's not spicy, but it's got red dust on it. First off,
У нас продолжается набор в следующую группу, ребята. Подходите тоже, записывайтесь, пожалуйста.
Wow, you are a big boy. Putting your head underwater. Wow, and you left some on your mom's toes.
Да.
Oh,
Я тоже папа.
oh wow, yours too? Russia has kids? And kids have fun in Russia? What's going on here?
Стоп, смотри. I find Mexico.
Oh,
I
wow.
think that will like it.
I see cowboys, sheriff's badges, pistolettes right there. Uh-oh, there's a gunslinger. Wow, there's a bullet hole. Someone shot a bullet hole through my menu. That looks like a Coca-Cola bottle. It's an Everest Cola bottle.
It's like
So it's
somewhere.
the Russian version of Coca-Cola. There's a cactus. Got rolling hills like you'd see in California, which could be in the Wild West. Interesting chandeliers, hanging bottles. Got a dartboard there. Got a tree inside the restaurant. That's not typical for a saloon, but it looks cool. Got animal skin on the wall. The logo looks like a branding on a cow. There's Russian ladies in here. That's not typical for a cowboy saloon. The swinging doors are the best. The cactus flanking the doors is cool. And look at this. They have hot sauce, I think. Yes, pepper, red sauce.
And no one not using it.
I might use some of it just to be a fun person. And wet wipes. Well, you finished your first glass almost. What do you think?
It's good.
Tastes like orange soda in America.
Yeah.
So there's the bar over there. And I like how you can sit and face out to the water. Like if you came here by yourself, I guess, or with a friend. Just look at the beach while you eat. What does this place remind you of?
Back to the Future.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very cool. I was thinking Toy Story.
Oh, 2.
Number 2?
But it's no.
Or
2.
also?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
got it.
but it's toy. So
Right.
it's
That's true. So where's the bucket full of spit that you can spill on Biff Tannen
I don't know.
or his grandfather? Maxim, ты рад?
Да.
Да. Тебе нравится Россия?
Да.
Тебе нравится пляж?
Да.
Тебе нравится мама?
Да.
Тебе нравится Америка?
Да.
Да? Ты знаешь Америка?
Да.
Ты был 3 в Америка.
Белый дом. Гараж.
Oh, да. Да. We had a garage. Да. Абсолютно. Ресторан как что? Как Woody? Как история игрушки?
Да.
Okay, so I'm practicing my Russian. That says meat there. That says garnier, which is like side items. That is steak. They've got steak. I'm translating from Russian to English, except for the menu title, which is in English. The Saloon, Western Times. Burgers. So they've got burgers. Pasta. Dessert. It says tiramisu. There's an apple something in there, which is Americanish. Ice cream. Vegetables. Fish. My Russian-American son and I have our food first, because in Russia they bring out the food whenever it's ready. They don't bring it all out together. And he got little baby tacos. And I got fajita. So in America, it would be, you could hear it crackling and you'd have little tortilla shells to put it in. But I'm fine, I don't want the carbs. And it doesn't need to crackle for me. It smells really good. Maxime is eating my pepper. All out because he's my youngest child. So is it tasty? Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. And you ate the onions too? You're a good boy. Chicken, tomato, pepper, onion. There's some cream in here. Potatoes, really tasty. I got extra mushrooms. Looks really good. Looks like Sveta ordered a picture of something.
Aurora.
It's a big mushroom. Smells buttery.
Hello everyone, this is Russian Cowboy Johnny first. I hope you enjoyed new video about Cowboy Saloon Bar. And if you didn't see before our video about gun ownership in Russia and gun in Russia, don't forget to click the link and to watch it.
Hot. Has a salty, grilled taste to it. Really, really good. Maybe the best mushroom I've ever tasted.
You want kinza?
Kinza, cilantro?
Yes.
No, that's my kryptonite. I can't stand it and you know it. You can see the wind blowing in. There's a couple sitting on the bar there where they can overlook the ocean. Oh wow. Maxime is burrito. And mom has a quesadilla. So that means we all ordered the Mexican food. Ah, that's interesting. So those are gloves that they give you in Russia. They will give you yeah, I haven't seen it in America either. They'll give you plastic gloves in Russia to eat your messy food if you wish. I'm not a big fan of using the gloves. I'd rather just have messy hands and wash them. Maxime does not want his quesadilla. He likes my food. And I think his food might be tasty. So Christoph and I have come to the bathroom. There's a little sign there. This is what the bathroom looks like. Oh wow! Gary Cooper, Clint Eastwood, Django Unchained, a crazy poster I've never seen before. There's Russell Crowe. Very cool. Yosemite Sam, Tom and Jerry. It's extra special. Christoph, I discovered something about this place.
What?
There's an upstairs.
Yeah?
Let's go take a look and see what it is. Go left. Second floor billiards. Another Western sign.
Here?
So it says the saloon is the second floor and the hotel is the third floor. So it's a restaurant, a saloon, and a hotel. Let's take a look. Oh wow. Nice bar, nice view. Billiards. Very cool. I'm really impressed with this place. There's lanterns on the wall. So it's not just a beach restaurant, son. You can play pool and you can stay in the hotel. I wonder what the rooms look like. We came in the back door from the beach. This is the front entrance. Banjo on the wall. All right, let's try the burrito now. It's like a pancake, like Russian style crepe. And it's like hamburger meat and onions and pepper, I think, and cheese. So it's not authentic in that it is a crepe wrapping instead of a corn or flour wrapping. But I'd say in this case, for me, it's better. So they have the newspaper that you get to eat off of. It's pretend in this case, but that is something the old-fashioned place would have. And in this situation, though, it's a bit not authentic because the newspaper print says first step on the moon. Interesting. It has some sort of other plant in it, and it tastes more natural.
До занятий сегодня утром у меня было 2000 рублей, да?
They just turned the lights on in here because the sun is going down. My wife just informed me the lemonade is actually oranges and mint, so that's why it tastes different. Svetlana, my love, tell us, now that you've eaten here, how was it? How does the food compare to America?
It's great. I love it because it was just enough sugar and salt.
Is it better or worse?
You know, I don't like to compare.
Oh my gosh.
There are some
Someone
pluses and
else
minuses.
is here. A Mexican at our partially Mexican restaurant, just in time to maybe give us a review.
I don't want to disappoint the people that think that I'm super Mexican. I've never been to Mexico. I have an American passport.
Don't ruin it.
I don't want to get canceled for cultural appropriation. I am Mexican though, from my mother's side. And I did grow up eating a lot of Mexican food, Americanized Mexican food. So we were comparing it in that way.
They're not gonna get us. What is the menu like? Is it authentic?
So I don't know if it's authentic yet. We are at a Western diner, and I was
Western diner? That sounds lame. It's a
Western-
saloon.
Western Saloon. I did not know there was going to be Mexican food here, and I was talking to Alex the other day, and I was like, I really want Mexican food. So I'm really happy to see this here. I see that there are ribs, and there are quesadillas, and burrito, and tacos, and they have fajitas, and they serve it on a pan, which I remember they do in the US in different Mexican restaurants, and I remember often getting that with my grandma. And so I almost ordered that, but usually she ate all the peppers. I ordered the burrito. They offered it with either cream sauce or tomato sauce. I got the tomato sauce, so I think that's more, I don't know, Mexican.
I think Maxime got the burrito with cream sauce.
Ooh.
And it's good you didn't get the fajita because there's no shells and it's not sizzling at all.
There's no shells.
No. It's fine, it's tasty.
Then what's the point of the fajita?
No, they're Russians, what do they know? That's a subscriber right there, the barman, by the way. Anyway, this is just one in a series of videos that we filmed in tropical Russia as we journey through this part of Russia. So if you want to see the rest, go to the playlist Tropical Russia and watch all the videos there.
So I'm not an expert of Western saloons or Mexican culture, but I'm in all of this place. I really like the vibe. I like that there's darts. I feel like that should be here. And I'm shocked by the bottles hanging from the ceiling. I think that's really cool.
Like they've been hung.
Exactly.
With a noose, like cowboys would do.
I did not notice that.
It has definitely a very Point Break, Fast and Furious vibe. Like you'd be hanging out here with, you know, people that are cool and maybe not so legal, perhaps. I don't know. How do you say?
Maybe not so safe. Maybe some bandits. I also
Some
think that it's
dangerous cool people.
It's cool that they have pictures of places in the West and animal hides.
You should see the bathroom Aurora. Some pretty cool movie posters.
Okay, I'll go look at it later. And there's also Indians hanging on the wall, which I think is a little bit funny.
Indians?
Yeah, like
Indian pictures?
Native Americans. Yeah, я ставлю. Спасибо.
It's like American service here. Because, you know, in Russia, they kind of leave you alone almost too much. In America, they're like in your face all the time. So this is kind of American style. Like they're coming up, they're constantly taking your stuff and asking if you want something. It's like, leave me alone.
But actually, I noticed that more in Gelendzhik, the place we're at right now. Because I think it's because we're eating in popular like restaurants and
they want to keep you moving. This new picture is Malina and lime. That would be raspberry, is that right?
Yes.
And lime. Not my thing, but because it's hot, I'm tired and thirsty, at the beach, it tastes great. Oh wow, Aurora's actually going to use the gloves, Russian style.
They do give gloves more.
More? They don't do it in America at all.
You're right. But I've been noticing it more often lately.
I'm not for the gloves. Your hands get all sweaty and weird.
I like it.
All right.
Hot.
Смотрите, как они потерялись.
What's the same and what's different?
It tastes good. I took a small bite. I think there might be bell peppers in it, and I'm allergic. So.
What were you thinking, Aurora? It's Mexican food. Of course there's going to be peppers in it.
No, not always. In the US, they don't always put in peppers. Peppers are more popular in Russia. I noticed they put in like every single thing. Usually burritos don't have peppers.
I like peppers.
And it wasn't written down in the list and stuff. So I'm not sure if it's salsa that I'm tasting or if it's bell pepper.
So,
Another film of Back to the Future.
Do you want to?
do I want to do what?
A new film of Back to the Future?
I don't understand the question.
So Alex, listen up, Point Break. You've been in America for what, 9 years? You've been to many cowboy-themed restaurants. How's the surrounding? What do you think? Is it authentic?
I wouldn't say I've been to many cowboy-themed restaurants in the U.S., but this looks like a beach house restaurant with American decorations.
But now wait, there's lots of like steak restaurants we've been to, barbecue restaurants we've been to, places with steer heads on the wall and giant bread rolls.
I think I've been to Olive Garden once and Buffalo Wild Wings, and that was about the going out I did in the U.S.
Okay, so you stayed home and I went out with Sveta.
I also went out.
That sounds kind of accurate.
Aren't there like places called Roadhouse and stuff like that that you've been to? With, like peanuts on the floor?
Oh, you're right. I think I was like 8 and I remember being like, what the heck is going on?
Okay.
But no,
It was 10 or 11.
So how does this compare?
there's not peanuts on the floor. It seems much more civilized.
Okay, so this
Not that
is,
it's not civilized. This is like the European attempt at a stereotypical American restaurant, which is fine. But
so it's
a
not
beach house
authentic.
restaurant. I think you would have to be in the U.S. and what your serving would have to be at least like 700 calories for it to be American.
How's the menu?
I haven't ordered anything yet, but it seems they have burgers, a Mexican section that's not very Mexican, and borscht.
Borscht, that's not authentic.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So is the menu authentic aside from the borscht?
It has some American foods, yes, it has ribs, but I'm not sure there's really any like American foods outside of like grits, because they don't have them anywhere else.
Wait, there's grits on the menu?
No, there's not grits on the menu.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I almost fell out of my chair.
Such thing as an American food. The only thing I can think of that I haven't run into in Russia is like grits.
Alex, did you know there's a second floor to this place?
I did. We've been up there. It has a pool table.
Isn't that cool? It's like air conditioned.
Yeah, it was nice.
And a bar and
They
stuff.
asked us to go up there and they're like AC. We were like, great, AC. We went up there and we said something and the place went dead silent. So we're like, all right, this doesn't look like the atmosphere we want to be in.
Oh, so it's like a real movie bar experience.
Yeah, there was some employee in Western Saloon t-shirts sitting at the bar and they looked at us.
Why? Because she's Mexican or because you sound American?
It's because we were the only people up there and Aurora didn't go with us. It was me and Dima.
Oh, okay, okay. And did you know there's a third floor to this place?
I did not know there was a third floor.
It's the hotel.
Ah, okay. Did you go up there?
No, I'm not staying there.
Oh, I guess we'll never know what's up there.
Well, unless I come back here with my wife.
Right.
So it's getting quite dark. The sun's been gone for a while. Looks really cool though, nice colors.
I'm saying that's crazy because this looks like shawarma, which would usually cost like 200 rubles in Russia. And it's the same price as a full burger and fries. And it's like 10 bucks. Seems like their power infrastructure here is not really up to par.
We lost power all
I'm used to
day.
Moscow. This is like a developing nation. So it seems like it's really hot, so a lot of people are using the AC and things. This was the explanation I was given, so this isn't my engineering point of view as Joe would, my engineering expertise as Joe would put it. This is what I was told, that a lot of people are using the AC, and that's like overwhelming the power grid, so whole blocks just lose electricity for hours at a time.
It's really
and this
inconvenient.
happens a few times a day. In all seriousness, I think the reason why the power grid is being overpowered is because the city's not used to this much tourism, because people right now are not going out of the country, so they're trying to find places that are close to their city, and there's a lot of people in Moscow and the surrounding area, and the closest beach sort of place, other than like Turkey, is here. So the waitress just said that the city has 4 times the people that they were expecting this summer, 4 times the amount as usual. So whoever's in charge of the power grid did not account for that, was her words. So I don't know how true. I don't know how much people could really do to account for such an amount of people. But there's 4 times the usual amount of people in the city this summer. So
They need to ride their bicycle and hook up some wires faster in winter.
they do. They need to get their pump thing and spin it faster. I mean, I need my AC, man. I just tried to order. She walked away and she just came back saying, "Okay, sorry, we can't make it. We need water and stuff," and that's all. So we can't make your order. We're not taking any orders. So I guess I won't be eating tonight.
Alex, I'm sorry this video had a sad ending for you.
It's unfortunate.
The food was tasty, Alex, I can tell you that.
Oh, thanks.
The sunset looks nice at least.
Yeah, except you can't really see our faces, but the sunset does look nice.
That's okay, I know what I look like.
I know what I look like too.
That's an interesting point about tourism being 4 times higher than they expected here. And that's been happening a lot in Russia since the sanctions. Russians don't feel welcome in the world as much. And so instead of vacationing as they normally would do in Europe or other parts of the world with their vacation time, they are instead going on vacation in country. So it's just one of the many things that have helped Russia as a country handle the sanctions, because Russians are no longer spending their savings and their money in other countries. Is Russia a scary place? There's the moon. Go to the old house. All right, so what did you think of this video? What do you think of a Cowboy Saloon in Russia? If you're an American, if you're a Westerner, is it what you thought it would look like? Does it look like one in your city? If you're a Russian, I hope you're impressed and you want a little bit of a taste of America or the West, the Wild West, and you'll come here and check this place out. Leave a comment, let us know what you think, click like, subscribe, ring the bell notification, and click the box to see what happens next.
Cut. Start over.
Not you, I'm gonna turn to you.
Wait, I have dirty hands and I want to go into doors.
She's a good camera woman. You just keep it right here. Don't follow me down.
Like this?
Yeah, you're fine. Are you ready to tell us what you think of this place?
I think so.
The menu first. You're not ready. Is Russia a scary place?
No.
Is there something wrong with your eyeballs?
No.
Okay, just checking. In Russia, you can eat the garnish. Oh. We'll edit that out. Cilantro. Blech. Oh. All right, now I want you to go stand where that girl is doing her hair, and you're gonna, hey, quit it. And you're gonna film me walking out.
Okay.
1 second, I'm irritated with Alex.
Really? Why? What's wrong with him?
Being a smart Alex.
Где барное меню?
He's like Patrick Swayze in this bar on the beach.
Давай сейчас, я уже пробовала. А мы с папой готовы. Можно ему пока покажешь? Не, я просто скажу тебе. Смотри, видишь, там дверь, да, где готовят. Там вот серая штука, видишь? Серый квадрат.